And we're still waiting for Mr. Aras to arrive. Looks like someone's sitting down. Must be him. Okay, so the gladiators have entered the arena and we are ready to roll. Tara giving them some last moment instructions of some sort. And
as long as you correct it before the next row is rolled.
Correct.
If the next row is rolled,
it's responsible.
Okay, so let's say,
it goes
example, I play 4-2, I play it like that.
Yeah, sure.
Which is 4-3. He rolls.
Yeah. So.
Now, no more correction.
Okay.
But if the next row is not rolled, then correct.
Sure. Are you okay?
Yes.
okay, so she's,
Can we start?
I guess they're all
Good match.
covering the ground rules here, so to speak. Okay.
Just push it.
6-5 for clean. It's a run. 6-5. Running. Well, we're even after one set of rolls. Set of twos. 4-point and 11-point. Umur. 9-3. Now, does he try to jailbreak with that last checker, or what do we do here? 24-15, XG says is right. That would be my inclination to, you got one of them out, try to get the other one out, and if so, you've got a distinct advantage. 1-5, he doesn't get him out and gets hit. 5, okay. Very good. 3-4, so there's the 3, 4 down. Now I do have, as many of you know, I do a interactive commentary session. So I have an iPad in front of me. I can read the chat line, any input that anyone may have, be it questions, suggestions, comments, critiques, or whatever. Feel free to ask, and I will, or type it in there, and I'll try to respond as appropriate. Okay. Nice set of twos by Umur. Down, so a fairly even game here. No longer set of sixes. And he'll bring those two down, maybe. I thought he would bring the two down, but he decides not to. 4-3. Slots to 5. Okay. Marginally too good. Kalin sends it. So huge pass. He's 30 pips up. And great structure. Plenty of builders. He lets it go. Very good. Easy first game. That set of sixes kind of sealed it. 1-0 Kalin. Six one. Ooh, pardon me. 5-4. Step up. 6-1. It appears that, and I've seen Kalin play before. I don't know that I've seen Umur play before, but they both seem to, at least starting out here, playing with significant pace. So apparently we won't get sleepy watching this match. The 3 and the 4 puts 2 up. Now Umur, set of threes. Nice roll for him in this situation. Now does he want the 10 or the 5? He'll take the 5. 4-1. Nice. There's an ace, so he'll hit that and probably bring another down to the 10. Okay. Kalin, 4-3, forward anchor. Set of twos. Nice. He can step up. He can anchor. The fourth deuce is the tough one. Probably split them. That's indirect shots, although a lot of them. Fours. That's unfortunate. So he'll make the 4-point and a 2-point, probably. Yes. Set of sixes. That's a little tit for tat here. That won the first game for Kalin, and now Umur is the beneficiary of a set of sixes. Okay, he leaves those two blots back, but let's see if it gets hit. 5-4, unfortunate, but pardon me. Big no double, astronomically sized take. So 1-6, nice shake. Now he'll come down to the 8, I suspect. Could hit on the 4, put 2 up and go for the blitzing operation, and he does. Okay, Kalin needs to perform, gets a 4, gets one of them in, and it's the one of them that hits. So kind of the split the baby there. Good news, bad news. Only got one in, but the one in hit the checker. So now Umur has got a itchy trigger finger here. Apparently, he considered the last position long and hard and decided not to double. He's thinking about this again, but this is even a slightly larger no double. This is Bubbles from Switzerland, Denise Kaiser. How are you, ma'am? Good to see you. Okay, he rolls on as he should. 4-1, nice number. Hits 2 in the air. Kalin needs to perform. Boom, gets one in, but doesn't hit. Now, this is interesting. Now it's the double take. I know he had been, like I say, had a itchy trigger finger on that cube for the last several rolls. Okay, sends it. Correct play on both sides. Now, is he going to shift to put 2 up? No, he hits to take 2 up. Shifts to put 3 up. Okay, he's going all out here. 3-6 dance. This could hurt. 6-4 makes the 4-point. Although he might want to not get those checkers ultimately stuck back. I'm making the 4-point and taking my chances going forward here. Okay, he agrees. XG agrees. So here we are. At least Kalin gets a point. So he'll be in the game for a while. And there's what he was afraid of. Now he's rolling some big numbers, and he doesn't have much timing. He's going to need 2 or 4 for sure on the next roll. Ace-6. Okay, he needs a 2 or a 4 in the worst way. Gets a 4. Now the question is, does he play 6-5 or does he safety with 7-6? And he can also make the 2, but I don't know. He's going to make the 2. I was with him earlier with waiting to bring one of those out, but I'm getting a little skittish right now. I think that's the play. 1-5. Okay, so now he can maybe make the 2-point, which he does. Five, 3 by Kalin. Five, 3. He's out and running with that one. 3-1. Now Kalin needs Umur needs a 4. Gets the 4. Nice shake. Takes the pressure off. So 6-1. Kalin can bring it out. 5-4 hits. A6. Nice shake. So they're trading, dueling nice rolls here. 6-4, 6-2. So XG wants to not bring that trailing checker into direct range. Umur's gonna look at it anyway. Okay. Okay, 5 and then 6-4. 6-4. Okay, this could be, okay, Kalin, that helps him toward ultimately beating the gammon if he gets into that situation. Set of 3s, 9-12, yep. Okay, Umur. Ooh, set of 6s, that goes a long way. Now, 8 checkers left. Kalin needs to leave, can't leave. That hurts. I've heard this referred to by Art Benjamin as a rule of 8. If the opponent has 8 checkers, you should run with, and Kalin would have loved to, but he didn't. This could get ugly. Ooh, no, gets one off and leaves a shot. So escape, so it's a gammon. Okay, so 4-1 Umur Aras, and glancing over at the other board, Vasily Chimo from Russia leading Christoph Wagner 2-0 over there.
I'm gonna go hang out like at the lobby for 30 minutes and I'll be right back. I've got this.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
If you need me, let me know. Everything looks great.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, good. They have stream 2 on the Jumbotron.
Oh, yeah?
Because that way.
Yeah,
you
the
don't have to
XG.
do the transcript. Exactly. So that was the perfect.
Okay. One, 2, and then make the 4-point. Three, 1 comes in, makes the anchor. 3-2 takes the 22 point probably. Okay. 6-3. Okay. Set of 4s. Now make the 9 point. Then decide what he wants to do with the 4th one. I might go on to another one to the 9, but okay. Going to bring it out, which is actually agrees with XG's preference. 5-2. Going to hit it. Okay. More. The problem is he could hit with a 4, but he doesn't have an ace. If he hits, that's effectively his only ace. It works. Now he could make the 20. He hits loose. 1-5. Not a particularly nice number for Umur here. Is that 1-5? 2-5, I'm sorry. Comes out. Okay, Kalin sews up a 3rd point in the Umur's home board. Six, 3. It's interesting. I guess he's just got to bring that. Well, Kalin does have the 2 blots in his home board, so Umur can play a little bit more loosely. It's kind of interesting, and Kalin will soon have to give up probably the 20 point, but 64 pips down, so he's just hopefully can build a bit of a board and four one. That doesn't work, so he'll come on down. Six and 5, so go to the ace, I suspect. Maintain spares on 2 of those, gives him a little bit more flexibility. Okay, there's Kalin doesn't have much, doesn't have many options there. Okay, now Umur having to try to bear in against a 2-3 game. He can clear the 9. Maintains a considerable amount of flexibility for his next roll. I don't like that one so much. I'm clearing the 9. Okay, that's right. Okay. Okay, that's the 6, and then he has to play to the 4. Okay. Now Kalin can sustain probably no other rolls. That's a nice shake. And then go 7-1. Correct. Okay. Nice number. Okay, this is down to a key roll of the game situation. Take 2 to the ace. Now Kalin likely will have to vacate the premises. No, he's not vacating the premises. He's 5-2. One of my old favorite sayings, where there's a gap, there's hope. I think he just plays 6-5, but if he's going to play it as he began there. Okay, now Umur contemplating it. XG says no double take. It's probably bearing in against that 2-3 game. That's probably correct, and with a 4-1 lead. But okay, so Kalin has to leave. So now Umur again is double pass, but it's a little risky. And again, he's got a 4-1 lead. He's got a huge 79 pip racing advantage here. But that next roll could be problematic. He sends it. Wow. Double and absolutely humongous pass. It's just so gammon rich. If what is that? 41.6% gammons. And of course, he's already down 4-1. You risk getting G'd and going down 8-1, or you can just exercise a better part of valor and let this one go and only be down 5-1. Hey, Jacques, no problem, man. I presume we're giving the English commentary. I think they're also providing a Russian commentary on both matches, but anyway, works out best perhaps for the maximum number of viewers. Okay, Kalin got his back against the wall a little bit here. 6-5 running. Nice set of threes. Okay. And this is the sort of position at this score, 4 away, 8 away. Got to be a little cautious. Both of them have to be a little cautious with the cubes. Kalin gets too aggressive too early, he could lose the match on a gammon. But by the same token, if he gets a good cube in play and then Umur at some point reflips it, there's a chance that Kalin could get a gammon 4 cube or an 8 cube and win the match in that way. So it's you know, it's kind of the big brother of the 2-away, 4-away score is the 4-away, 8-away score, and they'll both be very cognizant of that. And now Kalin, I've gotten to know him a little bit. He was in here in Dubai for the Oasis tournament in September, and now here. I think he's 21 years old, so he's a young guy. Has a Facebook presence, it's kind of a video blog kind of deal. Good young player, outspoken young individual. Funny, he's from, like I said, Bulgaria originally, lives in Germany. Played doubles with Petko Kostadinov, a fellow Bulgarian of origin in the Oasis tournament. Set of fours. Yeah, he could make the 2-point. That kind of disconnects a bunch of checkers, but you know, his other options aren't all that attractive. He could make this and then safety, put another spare on the 8, but I think he's going to do this. Again, it's not precisely what he would like to do, but it's kind of like what he has to do. Okay. 4-2. Kalin's really having a struggle with the dice in this match so far. Getting dealt some difficult decisions and positions. I think the luck factor I saw there a second ago is running about 2.8 in the 4th game of this match. So it's, yeah, and this is part of the game. Try to keep your emotions out of it, play with discipline, and make the best of what you get. Umur looking at his various permutations here. Okay. Kalin. He can hit on the 13 up there as well. I think that's probably the better shot, yeah. By huge margin. XG analysis says hit on the 13. It's hard to go wrong oftentimes hitting when you have the option. Okay. Now this is interesting. He's contemplating it. It's a pretty sizable no double, but doesn't hurt to look, and he's trailing 5-1, so he's looking for, you know, the opportunities to try to put some larger numbers in play, cube-wise, score-wise. Okay. 3-6. That's that's brutal. But again, nothing you can do about what the rolls are. The only thing you can do is play them as best you can once you get them. Okay, Umur contemplating this, but that's again, with that lead, I think you want to be fairly judicious in what you might do here. Wow, huge error, huge take. So let's see if he pays the price. Doesn't really have he's going to bring it on. Okay, Kalin really has an opportunity here. Nice roll. Umur, wow, that didn't work out too well. Now he's going to go 9-7. Could go 9-8 and 12-11, but 4-5. Wow. I think I'm just coming across to the what is that, to the 8. Six 3 gets hit. best to okay, that works. I don't know about that. I'd be tempted to clear the 9. Okay. No, he's backing off and going the other route. He's obviously a little bit uncertain, but plenty of time. So give it a thorough analysis towards your decision. Okay, he's back to that. Okay, and that's the correct play by far. 6-3 slot. Now Umur hopes the rolls are nice to him. That's not too bad. Next roll's the key roll of the match. 6-5. Wow. Guess he'll just play them both in. Play 6-1 now. XG wanted him to run, but I think he'd rather maintain both anchors for this particular roll. 6-1, got to play 6-5. Otherwise leaves the shot. Is he going to leave the double shot? I can't imagine that. But okay, so there we are. 3-2. So Kalin can sustain that. Here's another key roll. 4-1's a safety. Now Kalin's going to be running with one of those front men. Maybe both. To do so kind of reduces the number of gammons that he's facing. Set of 4s forced. One. 6-2. I'm sorry. Keep misreading the 1s for the 2s here. Okay. Now Umur's in kind of a little bit of an awkward situation for the next roll. Okay, survives that. That's unfortunate that here we go. A couple of bad numbers in the cup. Ooh, that's a really bad number in the cup. Now, is this an opening, Kalin? And it is by XG, a redouble. Big, or thin redouble, huge take, but is Umur willing to take that? Can't get gammon, so already got 3 checkers off, but he can't be real excited about taking a 4 cube here either with his 5-1 lead. But Kalin's looking at it. Hits with aces and 5s. 20 numbers. And yeah, any ace, any 5. Six 1 is already counted within the aces. So 20 hitters, not a guarantee that you win if you hit, but fairly reasonable probability. It's 50-50 right now, but of course, Kalin's down 5-1 in a 9-point match holding 2 cube. Obviously, I would send it. XG wants to send it. I suspect Kalin's going to send it. He's kind of got that, and I love these player cams and the, the emotion that you can see what the player's going through. Kalin's a very expressive behavior, face, and actions. He's struggling with this decision. I gotta think he plays a rather aggressive game. I can't imagine that he doesn't recube this, but we shall see. So what are we coming up on 4 o'clock here, which is 7 a.m. in U.S. Central. So as we progress a little later in the day here, we should pick up some more American viewers to go along with those from Europe and other parts of the world. So we welcome everyone to these broadcasts. I'm sure, and I haven't looked as I'm busy doing my own thing here, but both of these matches are also being shown on the IBF YouTube channel and overdubbed in this case with Russian commentary and just Russian commentary added to the second stream. So I'm sure they're getting a pretty fair viewing audience in Russia as well. What's he got? He reaching for a coin? Is he going to flip a coin or what? He is going to flip a coin. Okay. He sends it. Well, that's maybe, I know there's been a lot of, this might be the first time I've actually physically seen someone flip a coin. Oh, and man, unfortunate. That's match, probably. That is match. Wow. And Kalin played 283 and going to get beat. Unfortunate, but that's backgammon. There's the double six. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Curtains. Good match. Congratulations to Umur Aras from Turkey, who moves to 5-0. And Kalin played excellently at 276, lost to 3.7 luck. And really, Umur played superbly except for that that cube in that game, which was about a 700.